I am from Alexandra myself. So I was born there and I was raised there. And I think maybe it was much easier for us also to work with the community of Alexandra because of that fact. I know the challenges firsthand. The biggest Joske in Johannesburg runs through Alexandra Township. Many parts in Alexandra, but I think from my experience and what I know, the most affected area is in the area of Stretla, which is where we were flying from. So when there is a flood, because of those houses that are built on the bank, they fall into the water. Firstly, they do not know when that will happen. I highly doubt they keep track of the history, and they do not know the amount of damage that it could possibly do.
When we saw the opportunity for the TDIA microgrant, we tried to look at where in South Africa can we make the biggest impact. Where is an area that we can tackle, where drones have been underutilized or not utilized at all. And drones in disaster management was really a very important space for us.
I think with the first project, maybe they were not sure if these drones were gonna do the work. And when the disaster eventually happened and we showed up, it was the proof that maybe they needed to see, oh, this is actually working. And they saw it in action.
Turning data into action is, for me, it was coming from this all saying that entities have a tendency of collecting information and files and putting somewhere to rub dust, But this time around, turning data into action is that now we have collected information using this amazing drone technology. We have the data, but how do we proceed by making it meaningful for relevant stakeholders to take action so that they improve the situation? In our case, this disaster that's always characterized our country.
That stakeholder engagement process was a steep learning process for us, discouraging at some point in the beginning when it came to the city of Joburg, but it became one of the most valuable processes, when we went to present results to people and people were like amazed by the kind of information, the kind of data, the kind of insights that we can derive from drone data, and that became very important.
What made me more happy and fulfilled is that the unemployed youth in Alexandra, for the first time, most of them, actually all of them, we were able to introduce technology, the drone technology, and how it can respond to the disaster, and to think that they could relate to that what we are trying to do, to the tech, introducing tech into disaster management, because it's something that affects them on daily basis.
For us as a youth in South Africa, we're struggling very much with unemployment. So I really do thank Flying Lab South Africa for the initiative that they took to bring the project to the locals.
How important it is to involve the community in the things that we do for the community, because they played a big role in that.
I think more than anything, the TDIA project is about the community, it's about locals, it's about making sustainable impact to the communities that we live in.
And thanks to We Robotics, so you gave us a great platform, I think, to showcase something, that could potentially change the way the country will manage disasters going forward.
So the traction that we are receiving out of this grant is amazing. And I'm pleading with other flying labs, by the way, that if they get such an opportunity, they must just exploit and run with this opportunity because it's amazing. This is a typical project that meets the principle of power of local as flying labs all over the world. Thank you.